Hey guys, Mark McKillier with Live Anabolic, and today I want to go over real quickly what I think the best style of workout is for men over 50. I'm 63. You know, there are, I guess, a lot of different styles. Okay, it kind of depends on who you're talking to and what they have going on there in their mind about what a style is. But in my mind, it's basically cardio style or resistance training style. Now I know there's subsets of styles within those two big categories, but I just want to I just want to keep it between those two options. Okay, so one's a cardio focused type exercise program, and the other one would be a resistance training or weight training, weightlifting type of style. The deal is, as we get older, man, so many people have got bad joints. Okay, I'm so lucky, thank you God. My knees are okay, my hips are fine, shoulders are fine. I really don't have any physical problems that would prevent me from doing either style or any of the subsets of styles. But that, I realize, is not how most of you watching feel about things right now, because I've talked to tons of guys, and typically it's a shoulder or a knee problem. So guys, use the search engine at the top of this window here, because we've got tons of fantastic videos on how to work around injuries. Okay, so if you want to work your shoulders but you got a bad shoulder, there are certain exercises you should try. A lot of guys can do certain exercises, even though they got a bad rotator cuff. Same thing goes with knees. All right, but put that aside temporarily, because those injuries are going to affect you whether you pick the cardio style, okay, or the resistance training style. You're still going to have to work around injuries. Every one of you guys typically watching right now has got an injury or two or three that you're going to have to work around. But I promise there's tons of great workarounds, all right? This video isn't really about alternatives, because we got tons of videos like just mentioned, on this channel. We have over 1,000 videos on this channel, guys. So please use that it's a little magnifying glass at the top, okay, of the window, and just type in what you're looking for. And I'll guarantee you at least 10 videos are going to pop up that match your search criteria. All right, but what is the best style? As we get older, without a doubt, it's the resistance training over here on this side, okay? Cardio's fine. I know some of you guys are big joggers or big bikers. Keep doing it. Don't stop, okay? But if you have to pick one or the other, resistance training is going to be way more beneficial for you, especially as we age. And I know it doesn't sound right, because it's, when you're 60, 70 years old, it's like, man, should I be lifting weights? Isn't it better just be out there kind of, pedaling my bicycle around the neighborhood? Well, no. It's even more important to lift weights as we get older, because otherwise our muscles just naturally atrophy. They just waste away. When you're young, in your 20s and 30s, you don't even have to lift weights. Your body just naturally holds on to that muscle mass. But as we get older, it's way more important. And then there's a couple of side benefits to weightlifting, okay? One is it's great for your bone health, especially the women, all right? Get your wives and girlfriends to do this stuff. They need it. So do we, though, all right? Man, how many times do you see or hear or read of some 80-year-old who trips on a little crack a quarter-inch tall and breaks his hip or breaks his shoulder or breaks his arm? You're just falling from here to there, guys. You shouldn't be breaking stuff, all right? So if you're lifting weights hard with intensity as you age, you're just simply not going to be breaking bones. It's as simple as that. Another great benefit of resistance training as we get older is your brain. It's the only proven way to minimize our mental decline, our cognitive decline as we get older. Word games and memorizing things and all these other, examples that you've probably heard people talk about don't do anything. You would think they would, but they don't. weightlifting is the number way, and it's been scientifically studied and proven, to minimize your chances of getting dementia. Simple as that. So that's another good, kind of side benefit. But it's the way you keep the muscle mass on your body as you get older. It's great for your balance and your coordination and stuff like that. So guys, I really like it. It doesn't take long. Now, I think everybody needs to be working out at least 3 times a week. If you want to do your cardio, great. Keep doing it. Don't cut back, okay? You can do both, especially as we get older. Most guys find themselves with a little bit more free time now in your 60s or 70s than you had when you were in your 30s. I mean, the kids are gone. They're out of the house, you just have to force yourself to get in this habit, okay? If I don't go to the gym, I feel kind of weird and discombobulated. So it's just kind of like brushing my teeth. I go to the gym and I brush my teeth, all right? You just do it. So that, in my opinion, is the best style of exercise as we get older. But in addition to that, there's all those other benefits that I just mentioned. Man, fantastic stuff. So don't quit, guys. You have to stick with it and never give up on yourself.